Sorry, this.
There are better ways to exfoliate, young man.
Called short hair cheese.
Oh.
Now,
I'm gonna throw up and die.
Maybe we should really lean into Jackson becoming a modern artist.
Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro, Mrs. Lush. Funny, sometimes I'm angry that I did not decide to become an artist and go down that career path of independent art creator extraordinaire because it's so subjective. You can really, these days, do anything you want and call it art. We got some examples here the team's put together. I have no idea what to expect. But sometimes modern art, is it really art? I don't know. You be the judge. Let's find out. This is one of the classic examples. I know we've talked about this before.
$150,000
That's right.
for a banana duct taped to the wall?
Yep.
Yes. The comedian is an artwork created by the Italian artist Maurizio Cattelan. It was presented at Art Basel, Miami in 2019. 3 units of the artwork were sold. The first 2 for $120,000 and the last one for $150,000. So how can a banana duct taped to the wall be worth $150,000? Well, because
subjective
value
reality
is a social agreement.
Value is actually a social agreement. That's an exact perfect way to put that. Art Basel is like one of the bigger art kind of showcases. You heard about it? I only know about it because a lot of crypto bros like to go down there and be part of it because the NFT craze is considered kind of like new age digital art. And NFTs are no different, right? Value being a social agreement, the peak of the last bull run, you know, the pictures of apes were going for hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is crazy. But yeah, so a banana for 120K, honestly, I think a lot of it comes down to just like wash trading money. When you're super rich, you're like looking for different places to put your money.
Sure.
Easy way to do that.
It's just an interesting decision to make, to spend 120 or 150,000 on
a banana with a duct tape. No, it's not a picture. It was an actual banana duct tape. That wasn't even a picture. It was legitimately the art installment was a banana duct tape.
You're gonna have fruit flies in your house in a week. Like, come on.
Yeah, that just seems silly. Here we go. This weird ass art exhibit. A washing machine. Oh wait, it's actually like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, that one caught me off guard. The fish.
All I can think of is the fish. The give me back that fillet of fish.
All I was thinking about, take me to the river. I'm just thinking about that fish from The Sopranos.
Yes.
Yeah. They're not real fish, right?
Oh, come on, dude.
No, there's no way. Okay, no, clearly not. Yeah, they're all plugged in. Yeah. That one I would spend $150,000 on. The old washing machine fish art piece.
If you'll spend $150,000 on that, then you better buy me a new washing machine too. Because I would love one.
Maybe that'll do the wash for us.
I would love one.
Throw it in there, see what happens. This looks interesting. This man has spent his whole life perfecting this, you know it. Oh God, what's about to happen?
Nothing.
Are all the buckets just gonna fall into each other, or? How pretentious is it to stand around and do that and then clap as if something amazing just happened? What a weird race of mammals we are.
Yeah.
So strange. The social agreement part is so correct. Like the herd mentality, that's what art is so fascinating, I think. And I've talked about this same kind of idea around fashion, like high-end fashion stuff, like the fashion shows and the catwalks. It just seems so preposterous, yet some of the most elite people sit around and clap and are amazed at the dumbest shit ever. And you're wondering, like, what the is going on? Like, do you have to be like a certain level of wealth or a certain level of mentally unhinged to be able to appreciate that? Because
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
Like, I think there is a point of like wealth and celebrity status where reality just becomes a moot point and you're now just trying to create value out of nonsense because everything loses, like material value doesn't really mean anything anymore.
This is a new art exhibition in New York by Anna Uddenberg titles Continental Breakfast.
This has went viral for a while.
How does it make you feel?
It doesn't make me, it's whatever. Like, I just feel like you're doing too much. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a...
This is art.
This is such a nod to the social blah, blah, blah. Insert whatever bullshit line you want to say about women and sexualization and all this stuff. I don't know. If you can get people to bite and you can get people to think it's cool, like, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Kanye West, for example, if he did something like that right now, millions of people would think it's revolutionary.
Sure.
If some schlub off the sidewalk who didn't have a brand or a name for himself did that, they'd be like, this guy's schizophrenic, he needs help, right? Yes. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it's really weird how the perception totally is reliant upon pre-existing perception of the person or artist who's doing it.
Kanye might also be schizophrenic, though.
Well, there you go.
Now it all makes sense.
Modern art is strange.
What?
sorry, this.
There are better ways to exfoliate,
This
young
was
man.
sold for $8 million. Did I say the title? That is a whole load of clay.
But why? Look at all the people.
I think the answer is why not? That guy is really changing the face of modern art. Every time we do like a high-end fashion something like this, I always get a little verklempt because I'm just like, why in the world does this exist? But I think maybe I just don't have a high enough IQ to appreciate something so beautiful. Maybe that's the problem. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments that have high IQs that can explain to me why it's so beautiful.
Or maybe they have lots of dollars.
Or maybe they're schizophrenic. Yeet!
What?
Is he drawing while he's doing that? Wait, was that it?
Wait, what?
Oh, he was drawing. Yeah, he has a marker in his hand, so he did it twice. It really captures the fluidity of human emotion. I think that the gravity of the human condition is really expressed through the arc of his trampoline Sharpie on the wall.
Do you think he had to train for that? Like
really,
in a
really appreciated
course?
that. I think I could give a Sharpie to my 5-year-old and he could do a beautiful art installment.
He would gladly write on the walls with a Sharpie.
He could do a beautiful art installment.
That would probably be his favorite day if we let him write on the
Maybe
walls.
we should really lean into Jackson becoming a modern artist. If you can get an audience to come watch you jump on a trampoline and draw on the wall in Sharpie, are you kidding me? My man's gonna be famous. All right, this is fire.
We've seen stuff like this, and it's kind of nutty.
Now this is like this to me. Like this is cool, talented,
the illusion,
wild, takes talent. Like made out of shoes. Love this.
Wow.
That's like a bet. Is that who's the guy?
No clue.
Walt Disney?
No.
Oh, Prague,
Czech.
Prague, Czech Republic illusion art. I have no idea who that is. Jax could do this, no problem. That's so funny. The team just wrote that on the next one as we were just talking about that. I didn't see that. My God, is it more Sharpie on the wall? Here we go. Oh my God, my son does love rocks. What is that? What is it? I'm so confused. Was that like an ink block? Like a sponge with ink on it or something? This guy in the background, he's blown away. Suit and tie, he's got like the $20,000 watch on. He's like, Jesus Christ, I've just witnessed the return of God.
What does that thing hanging above it have to do with anything?
Oh,
I feel like it's got to do something with it.
That has everything to do with it.
Okay.
Probably at the end, he cuts the rope in a bag of sand. Maybe it's the sand guy. It just covers it in sand. And everyone looks at each other and goes, do we clap? Do we clap? No, we'll clap. We'll clap. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Sold for $300,000.
Wish I hadn't left my wallet at home.
So this is me taking a video of Robert Gober's piece called Short Hair Cheese.
Oh.
Now,
I'm gonna throw up and die.
Thinking, how is this art?
What?
I can do that. But contemporary art...
Bro, that's so foul. Honestly, that looks like my back when it's unshaved.
I'm disturbed.
Pre-laser.
Oh, for everyone that's heard about Leon and his large amount of back hair and shoulder
relax.
hair.
I'm trying out.
You've been talking about it you've talked about it a bunch of times over the years.
What did I talk about?
Your extremely hairy back.
Oh, yeah,
and
we're
shoulders.
shooting a few lasers on it to see if it works or not, see what happens.
No, he's finally giving me a break. I used to have to shave it for him, as I've told in the past.
Well, you know, it's not going to get rid of everything, but it'll thin it out a little bit. Don't get sidetracked when there's hairy cheese at stake.
I mean, I'm never gonna look at a piece of cheese the same.
Honestly, this cheese looks like how my farts smell. It's a hairy cheese fart. Yes, this person is schizophrenic, and this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That is typically the response for most modern art.
I have a lot of questions.
Congratulations.
About the hairy cheese.
Even if it's curiosity for
Blue
you to
hair
go
on
and
it?
question
What do they do?
the piece in a deeper way. This artist infuses everyday objects to create these feelings of discomfort. How does it make you feel?
It makes
Nauseous?
me feel like I farted, and I'm looking at my fart. I can't wait to just start calling them hairy cheese farts anytime I have a bad one. Got a hairy cheese one on the way, hon. Just a pile of candy.
That's not art. No.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How does it make you, hey, we just heard, how does it make you feel though? Does it elicit a conversation? We're sitting here talking about a pile of candy.
No.
Internet. Modern art, baby. Oh, yeah, I love this shit. Is it the same?
Bay, the world's largest kinetic toothpick sculpture.
Okay, now this is badass. The world's largest kinetic toothpick sculpture with one of the balls that does like the thing. This is badass. This takes time and talent.
Starts up here at the top of the Koi Tower, up at 8 feet. It's 9 feet tall, but this is at 8 feet. The balls go on the inside of the Koi Tower. They go by the Rice-A-Roni cable car behind this cable car. They're going behind the Transamerica building to the top of Lombard Street. They go by my grandmother's house, 518 12th Avenue. Now they're coming to the street sign of Lombard and Grand Avenues, the gateway to Chinatown. Behind this dragon, there's a little footbridge. They then turn this way and go through the Palace of Fine Arts, where I left my heart in San Francisco inside.
How in the world?
The balls go out around the windmill at Ocean Beach, and then they don't stop at the toll booth right here because of Fast Track. And then they go across the Golden Gate Bridge. Wow. You can look off the Bay Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, and see Humphrey the Whale splashing goodbye. The balls go behind Alcatraz Island. You'll see me swimming from Alcatraz right here. And then the balls come down here by the Maritime Museum at Aquatic Park, ending at Ghirardelli Square at Fisherman's Wharf.
Where's this dude's audience, right? Where's his crowd of people walking, sitting around, clapping after the balls come down? This man deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, for Christ's sake. Meanwhile, guys over in the next room knocking over buckets of sand, getting blown by all the models at the time. Like, give me a break. What is going on? This world is backwards.
It is. That is something.
That
architecture. Like, how do you have the mind for that? Like, that's...
That attention to detail is unreal. If that was just a sculpture alone, would have been impressive. But the fact that it was also a kinetic ball, again, whatever they call those, unreal. Different mind. Watch people's confusion on this artwork. Oh, it's a gym mat. The gym mat's artwork now? Wait, are they not? Come on, that can't... Is there like a sign describing that is supposed to be art, or is that just floor foam? I feel like someone should be doing power cleans on that. That's silly.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't supposed to be art, but art is so stupid now that people are like, "Oh God, a floor mat? Is this an installment, or is this just? I don't know what's real."
That's probably the case.
I don't know what's reality anymore. That's hilarious. Insane live performance art. That's always a good time. Glass shattering.
Yep.
This is another one that Jackson could do.
Whoa, no.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's sick. I take it all back. I eat my words. Let's see the final.
How? I have so many questions about this kind of thing. How the heck? You can't exactly predict how it's gonna shatter.
I mean,
so
with enough practice and the right tools and the right type of glass, I suppose that's crazy. That's actually awesome. That's really cool. Caught me off guard. I thought it was just gonna be a mess of shattered glass.
Like some abstract thing.
Yeah, but no, it was a beautiful, like, I don't think I've ever seen that, like a shattered glass portrait is the word I was going for.
I'm an artist, and there's a question that I hate to get asked.
Okay, this is badass.
And that question is, what is your inspiration for this piece? And here's the answer. Art is like taking an emotional and I can tell you this week I've been constipated. I'm letting it all out. And maybe you would like to smell my with your eyeballs. So just like you, I'm anticipating and excited to see what I out. Corn-free.
That's sick, dude. I love that. See, that's like, I don't, you would call that abstract art, but it's still art. Like, it's still cool. Yeah. It's like taking
I don't necessarily abstract. I mean, it is something.
What would you call it?
I don't know. I guess I think more of abstract is like just like lines and colors and
polygons,
squishes.
Like triangles, maybe.
I don't know, because there's objects in that picture. I don't know.
Oh, surrealist. That might be the word we're looking for. Yeah, surrealism. That makes more sense. You're probably right. Cool, though. I like stuff.
But we get to decide, because art is very social agreement or something like that.
Very, very Pink Floyd-y, like early The Wall Pink Floyd art. I have the poster on my wall right there. As you see, I grew up early years when I was first experimenting with the Devil's Lettuce. We got a little into the surrealist art.
Devil's Lettuce. Oh.
First time you heard that?
I feel like you've said it before, and it took me a moment.
The Devil's Lettuce. Back when it was still illegal. Now it's like celebrated, interestingly enough. Well, in some circles.
I see what you did there.
Nice. Pretty much sums up the state of art right now. The old social agreement.
Urban Toronto.
What the heck?
A peculiar creature embarks on its daily journey. Its 3D printed legs, resembling a mechanical ballet, move with an endearing clumsiness.
Interesting. Is it solar powered or is it
Equipped with the Amazon's
kind of gnarly? It's engineering. So I had to build a kite for my son's homework yesterday. Disaster. I got absolutely shit on by my wife. She's like, "What is this thing?" I was like, "Dude, what, how am I supposed to build a kite out of household items that you already own? A couple plastic bags, a couple staples, some string."
Listen, he's in kindergarten. It's fine.
I took it as a challenge, and I was very upset that the kite wasn't flying as well as I wanted it to. In my defense,
it was pretty windy too.
Yeah.
They were running up and down the driveway trying to get it going. I'm sorry, but that was actually pretty comical to see you doing that.
It was not very windy.
The wind was howling. The wind chimes were clinking.
No, you need a certain level of sustained wind.
I'm sorry it wasn't a tornado.
In order for a homemade kite to really take flight. I think it was probably the best kite I could have made. It was just the wind.
Did he bring it to school today?
Or we were looking at my phone when we got there because I took some pictures, some selfies of us, and he saw a picture of the kite flying yesterday. He's like, "Oh, I forgot my kite." I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
Yeah?
I mean, that's cooler than 90% of the stuff we've seen so far.
It's cooler than the sand buckets. I'm so cold.
This one's hot, dude. Okay, that's sweet. Just moving the table a little bit each time. Yeah, now we're talking, dude. Get moving. What? What is that? Oh, it's a fan.
Yeah. It's an oscillating fan.
Oh, blowing those stock. That's kind of cool. That is terrifying. That I hate. I hate that. It's getting worse. Ugh. It's gonna relax now? Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's a little unsettling.
Oh!
Art only with fans. What some
art with OnlyFans?
What some might call OnlyFans art. So this is what they mean when they say OnlyFans art. Yeah.
That's what goes on OnlyFans. If I had to guess.
I really liked the tumbleweed on the treadmill.
That's you after a night of drinking. I have a favorite. Do you?
Oh, definitely.
Sneaker one, where they had that illusion.
Yeah, that sneaker one was
that
awesome.
Kind of stuff is
the
fun.
Shoe sculpture.
Oh, well, the toothpick one too.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
Just because of how functional it
probably
was.
Toothpick. I'm probably on the same page as those two. Once again, I'm glad we came to a social agreement about what was acceptable art there. I'm curious what you guys think about a lot of these installments. If they elicited some emotions or conversation between you and the computer screen. Were you punching your laptop because of how stupid some of these were? Or were you taken aback and did you see Jesus? Let us know in the comments. As always, we appreciate your time being here. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.